the hanging out at a different place, taking it in, like you're curious because like, oh wow, I haven't been here. This is a good place. It's just giving yourself this new experience. It's like a new discovery. Do you want to stay grounded, less triggered, less annoyed, and mindful throughout your wedding process? Well then, welcome. You've come to the right place. Hi lovelies, welcome back to our channel, and I'm super excited to introduce to you a brand new series, The Little Book of Mindful Wedding Planning, Ebook Walkthrough. I have linked the ebook in the description below where you can grab your own copy. In this series, we'll explore and dive deep into each chapter. So, if you're getting married or is close to someone who is getting married, or is just altogether into mindfulness, then this series is for you. Join us every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays as we journey through the little book of mindful wedding planning, chapter by chapter. Before we get on this week's chapter, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can never miss an episode. Together, we'll create moments of mindfulness amidst the demands of wedding planning. Hello, lovelies. Welcome back. And we are now on chapter 17. Change your scenery. Let me read on. Change your scenery. This can be a you-only activity, but it will also be great if you and your partner can go together. Give yourself an environment break. Head out to a different space. Go to the beach. A lot of free ones out there. Or to the parks where there are tables and great lighting. Check out and hang out at an art museum. Surround yourself with beauty and abundance. Go for a run or a hike. I mean, going for a run or a hike sounds more of a task for me, but I can simply go for a walk in nature and take it all in. Drive out to a safe rural area and grab a drink at a restaurant that has a patio so you can breathe in fresh air and sip your favorite drink. Bring a good book. You can rent from your local library or listen to a podcast to help you soak in the new scenery. People watching is also a good pastime. You'll see different people, overhear stories. Heck, you might even make new friends too. This relates to filling your cup. Like if you've been like head down, serious, all focused on wedding planning, which is great, amazing, kudos to you, you will need the break. You probably have been in the wedding planning space, whatever that is for you, in a corner in your house, your kitchen, your workplace, your office, your home office, wherever the case may be. And it's all surrounded by weddings. And when you're in the middle of wedding planning, a lot of conversations obviously will revolve around wedding planning. Not that it's a bad thing. Of course, it's great that you're discussing the upcoming wedding, the whole point. But give yourself a break and fill your cup and let yourself experience other things. This doesn't mean that you have to go on a trip. I mean,
yeah, sign me up.
of course, that's good to go on a trip. But if you just want something immediate, just to like get your mind off things and give you clarity, driving up to a different area of town where, going to a mall where you haven't been before and hanging out at a coffee shop there and just looking around and going to a restaurant for a drink, sitting out, hanging out by the patio, just like looking around, have a good chat with your server, have a good chat with people around you. If you are bringing your partner or some friends with you, that's also a great time to just bond and take a break. Just the drive to that, the hanging out at a different place, taking it in, like you're curious because like, oh wow, I haven't been here. This is a good place. It's just giving yourself this new experience. It's like a new discovery. And the good thing about that too is it might also give you inspiration. It might inspire you more about the wedding, something about the wedding. It might give you more inspiration about the wedding that you would have not otherwise thought of because you were so into the wedding planning. I've mentioned this before where sometimes when you're inside the bottle, you can't read the label. So just get out there, look around, drive out to a different restaurant, drive out to something out of town, or like maybe a museum that you haven't been that's in your area. That's a good one too. One of my favorite things lately is that I like to discover new libraries. I still work there, but because now it's in a different setting, it's in a different scenery, it's in a different vibe. The smell is different. Have you ever been to a library? Just the scent of like old books. I don't know if you're like me, but I love that. The vibe, like the old school libraries with like really great interiors, like
Harry Potter vibes.
like cathedral vibes. I am mesmerized. I'm just like, this is just so fulfilling. Like to experience this, to be around this, to be around people, to smell the books, like the abundance of books that's just on my fingertips that I can read if I wanted to, just gives you that feeling of fullness. And that's very important. It's very essential. A lot of wedding tasks are more of going out. You have to spend on this, you have to pay this, you have to go here, you have to go there. And this is a practice, like what I always say, to just balance everything, where give yourself a break, check out other things, go change your scenery, check out a different cuisine. Say, for example, where you haven't eaten this thing. You know what, let me try it. Maybe it's a good time to try it. Will you like it? I mean, we don't know. If you don't like it, here's, you experience it, get a drink. So you're still winning. You're still winning. You're getting an experience. You're getting yourself a new discovery. I'm from Toronto and it's almost the fall here, so there's barely any patio restaurants open. I mean, there's probably some, a little bit, with like heaters on, so it's not as warm as you'd like it to be. But you can still choose to have something in your house, but there's still a lot of outdoor activities. Pretty sure they're going to open up the skating rink downtown soon. Have a hot cup of cocoa, just watching people skate, looking at lovers, just rekindling with your partner. You sit there, you look at people, you see a grandma and a grandpa, you talk about it. Oh, look at them. They're probably, so in love and they're so old. Just this, I'm not saying people watching is an activity, but I have worked in retail before where we had those little booths like in the hallway of the mall, and I would people watch, because sometimes when it's dead, you just have to people watch. And the learnings that I've had and that I've seen and that I've heard from people talking either entertained me or gave me ideas. Like, wait, that's a good fashion statement. Like, that's a good outfit. Like, where'd you get that? And I would sometimes strike up a conversation. If you've met me, I just talk to anyone randomly. It's like, oh my God, that's such a great coat. Like, where did you get that from? And then that would give me new experiences. So sometimes unexpected things that you discover can be just from sitting there and looking at people, can be driving out to a different place and sitting there and having a conversation, soaking in the environment, looking at trees. If it's snowing, you sit by the fire, hot cocoa, just soak it in. Change your scenery. It's still that action of you driving out to discover, the intention of you. You know what? I'm going to explore. I'm going to change my scenery. Again, you don't have to spend a ton of money over this. You can just drive out gas at best, maybe a cup of coffee. If you're like me, well, I love to bring my own snacks and I love to bring my own food all the time. So that's something that you can do as well. There's so many options, but it's important that you change your scenery. Let your body, let your mind experience other things outside wedding planning and outside your normal day-to-day. Because think about it. You're probably working all day and then you're going to have to do stuff at night for wedding or for family or for personal reasons. That's almost a daily thing. So take a day off, explore a different area in your town or outside town or wherever you want to go. But just give yourself, open up yourself, give yourself clarity, fill your cup more. Reward yourself with new experiences because you deserve it. And that's a wrap for today's episode of the Little Book of Mindful Wedding Planning series. Your comments, questions, and support mean the world to us. And I can't wait to hear from you in the comments section below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you can never miss an episode. If you found today's episode valuable, please give it a thumbs up so it can reach more people. Thank you so much, lovelies. See you on the next episode. Bye!